Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier and I've just about made it home today in time to start this stream, literally by the skin of my teeth, by about 2 minutes. But all's well that ends well, and yes, finally made it, which is fantastic. And yeah, very much looking forward to these two games starting today, which the first one is going to be, what is it again? Oh yeah, Brazil versus Japan. So yes, fantastic that we've made it. And hopefully we'll see a few people in the chat soon. So on that note, let's just make sure everything is working all right. And all fan-dabby-dozy. Okay. Testing. Okay, good. That works. Excellent. Hey! What's happening, Arthur? How you doing, my man? All good? I've had a bit of a mare today, just running around like a lunatic. Let me know, does it all sound all right? Everything all sound okay? And let me know how you've been today, my man. Excellent. Honestly, I was literally just saying, talk to myself because no one was there. I literally made it in at about 28 minutes past 5. Just about. Stress. Hey, McMauler, how you doing, bro? Hope you are well. Hope everything is good. And I'm glad you're well, Arthur. Excellent. Glad to hear it, my bro. McMauler, how you doing as well? Ah, the star-eyed emojis. That's what we like to see. The starry eyes in the building. All good. Ah, what a day. What a stressful day. And yes, Cameron, how you doing, bro? Nice one. Good to see you, bro. And thanks for the comments earlier on the video. Guys, really appreciated. Even though Arthur was mocking me with the Diamande slide. But it's all good. McMorris said, when my Kamada here, why fear? Yeah, well, there you go, my man. There you go. We'll see if Kamada is here against Brazil today. But I think it's going to be a close game, actually. I think it is going to be a close game. So, yes, it will be interesting. Yo, Peter, what's happening, mate? How are you? The main man is here. How you doing, Peter? How's things today, bro? Let me know. Peter says 2-1 Japan. Arthur says, be honest, I wasn't lying about him. The thing is, don't get me wrong. I was torn on it, Arthur, to be honest. I kind of wanted the player. I just didn't want to spend that much money on him because, okay, Arthur, here's a really, really good example. Now, let's not go into how good people think Madueke is. Now, let's say Madueke gets bought for 25 million. Nobody says anything. Even if his season goes the way it does, people are just like, okay, it's fine. But when you put a big price tag on someone, like this kid was going to have, Diamande, 100 million, it's too much. If somebody buys for 100 million, if he doesn't score like 20 goals and 25 assists, you're failure. It's just the way it is. So I think you have to be smart, just get people for less money, less pressure, let them grow into the club. And especially, imagine you're young. Imagine 19. Moving away from your home several times, coming to big England to play for big Liverpool, to take over from big Salah on the big right wing. It's a lot of pressure for a 19-year-old. So I'm glad we didn't do the deal. McMauler says, another my bubbly cutie Peter bro. And FIFA World Cup history record 9 African countries came to the knockouts. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. That is what we love to see. Progress for the smaller developing football countries. Arthur says, you were telling me about how prices didn't matter about Wirtz. Yeah, but it's about the body of the work of the player. If Wirtz was 19 when he came in, it's different. But Wirtz is wanted by Bayern Munich, 2 times Bundesliga champion, 2 times player of the year in thingy, 22 star boy of Germany. Do you know what I mean? Him and Musiala, star boy. So you got to pay the money. But yeah. Anyway, that's all about opinions, bro. It's all about opinions. Not having the last word, Arthur. All about opinions. Africa Rising. That's right, Peter. Right, let me quickly turn on my monitor. Give me a second. McMauler says, my 2 teams eliminated Uzbek and Paraguay. 2 teams qualified, Japan and Cape Verde. We shall see. But yeah, Uzbek. McMauler, what do you think? Uzbekistan, disappointed overall with the 3 defeats? Obviously disappointed, but did you expect better? Let me know. Right, give me 2 seconds, people. Only 2 players can't carry a team. Nah, bro. Yeah, exactly. I know, exactly. But that's the thing. Sometimes you have to get to a World Cup and midfield, little bit heavy, weakness. Yeah. But the thing is, though, they've got some experience now, and then more eyes will be on the world. More eyes will be giving their players a chance. So by the time they hopefully get to the next World Cup, they can do a bit of a Cape Verde, or they can have a bit of a shock themselves. But it's always difficult. First World Cup, you're always going to lose all the games. Similar thing with Saudi Arabia. When I was growing up, every World Cup, Saudi Arabia, they got to Mexico 86, destroyed. 1990, destroyed. And then it slowly you get to the point where one day they get a shock and then they beat Argentina. Do you know what I mean? Abozbek and Skipper only done well. Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. Even Kushinov struggled a lot, didn't he? He's like, he struggled in most games. Yeah, exactly. I just said the same thing. Exactly. So it goes to show, right? It goes to show. Right, we're gonna have a look at these team sheets in a minute. See what these team sheets are all about. Let's have a look. I wonder if Neymar's going to make an appearance. Neymar on the bench, maybe. Let's have a look at the bench quickly. Any Neymar? Yes, Neymar on the bench. Nice. Right, so let's have a look at the 2 lineups. So Brazil, obviously, with the GOAT manager, Carlo Ancelotti, 4-3-3. Alisson Becker, Liverpool's finest, in goal. Danilo, right back. Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhaes. Probably the strongest centre-back pairing in the tournament, maybe, with the PSG and Arsenal man at centre-back. Douglas Santos at left-back. In the midfield, a talented but a little bit creaky midfield with Casemiro holding it up. Lucas Paqueta and Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle. Up top, quite a diverse and interesting pacey forward line. Matheus Cunha in the number 9, leading the charge with Vinicius Jr. off the left flank and Rayan, the exciting Bournemouth winger, on the right wing. So a very explosive forward line, you would say, and a lot of trickery, etc. I'll come to your comment in a sec, Arthur. So Japan, manager Hajime Mariyasu. Formation is 3-4-2-1. These are smaller countries. They love a 3 centre-back system. So you've got Arsenal's ex-player, Tomiyasu, came back, got fit, and now he's back at the World Cup. Tomiyasu. You've got Taniguchi, veteran. You've got Hiroki Ito at, the left side is centre-back. In midfield, you've got Dawan, who I was quite impressed with in the first game versus the Netherlands. Sano, Daichi Kamada of Crystal Palace in midfield. Nakamura, where is Nakamura playing again these days? Can't remember. We've got Junior Ito and Maeda in the attacking cam positions, and Ueda up top. Right, subs bench, You've got for Brazil, Roger Ibanez, who I was not impressed with. Alexandro, the veteran. Gabriel Martinelli, the Arsenal winger on the bench. You've got Endrick, the young prodigy, still can't make his way into the first team. Igor Thiago, the man that finished second in the Premier League scoring charts, who I still don't rate all. He looks like the biggest clumsy donkey I've ever seen, yet somehow scored a bag of goals in the Prem. Leo Pereira, Weatherton, Luis Enrique, Ederson, the ex-Man City goalkeeper, Fabinho, the ex-Liverpool holding midfielder, absolute ledge in my eyes. We have number 10, Neymar Jr. We've got Ederson Silva and Danilo Santos. For Japan, we have Goto, we have Hayakawa, Itakura, Kubo, Takefusa Kubo, the lightning winger. He can't get into the team. You've got Mashino, you've got Nagatomo, Agawa, Osako, Seko, Shiogai, Sugawa, Suzuki, and another Suzuki. We've got double Suzuki engine power going on the Japanese bench. You've got Tanaka and you've got Watanabe. So barely know any of those Japanese subs, but it is what it is. Right, so that is the two teams. We just blitzed through those. Back to my face. Let's do this. Right, a few of them. Arthur says 1-1 and Japan win on penalties. Bold from Arthur. We like to see it. McMorla says moving Liverpool under Iraola inshallah will help a lot for Uzbek and Abozbek. Let's see. You never know if they make a purchase. Arthur says Igor Thiago is a pen merchant. Do you know what, Arthur? When I was reading it out, I was literally about to say that and I thought, I'll leave it. But no, you said it, my man. He is a proper pen merchant. How many did he have? About 8 or 9 in the Prem? Crazy work. Right, McMorla says Nakamura playing in League 2 Reims. Okay, in League 1. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. He must be getting on a bit, Nakamura. And McMorla says Japan got triple Suzuki. One as, the goalkeeper, of course. Yeah. That's, the triple Suzuki power. Well spotted. So, yes, those are the teams. And that is, a strong one there. I mean, I'm going to go with my prediction. I think Brazil are going to take it 2-1. I think they have too much attacking power for Japan, but I think Japan can nick a goal. So, yeah, I'm going for Brazil 2-1 for my prediction. Arthur's got his prediction. More, let's have yours. And I think, Peter, you said... Did Peter say 1? Oh, Peter said 2-1 Japan. So, I don't know if a lot of this is head ruling heart, but we shall see. But yes, how's everyone's days been today? I know, Arthur, you've had a good day. McMorla, how's your day been? And Peter, how's your day been? McMorla said, do you remember, bro, former Japan player Honda? Yes, I do remember Honda. He kind of failed to live up to the hype, really. McMorla says 3-1 Japan. God, no, come on. Brazil, not gonna smash Brazil 3-1, man. Come on. But, okay, just an opinion. We shall see. Yes, I hear that, bro. I hear that. You're hoping. You're manifesting. That is fair enough. Right, let's take down Panama. We won't be needing their flag for the rest of this tournament. That is for sure. Because they are gone. The Netherlands are better than Brazil. Do you know what, Arthur? Yeah, I can't disagree. I think there's not much in it, to be fair. I think there isn't much in it. I'll be real with you. I think you're right. There's not much in it. I think like Brazil, Netherlands on the day could go either way. But yeah, both quite similar, quite top heavy in attack, lots of goals. But defensively, you'd kind of think, do you really fancy the Netherlands? And do you really fancy Brazil? Hey, Natasha, how are you doing? Oh, Natasha, just a woman. How are you feeling about Diamande? It was a big shock. Are you doing all 3 games? I'm doing the first 2, Natasha, not the last one. I can't remember what the last one is, but I'm gonna do the first 2. This one, and then obviously Germany, Paraguay. But yeah, let me know what you think of what's his face? He who should not be named, but obviously Diamande. What do you think? Third is Netherlands, Morocco. Well, what time is that? Natasha's they're going after Barcola. But this is the thing. To be honest with you, Natasha, I wanted him in the first place. I'm not even joking. I actually wanted, I wanted both of them actually, but I prefer Barcola. He's been at the top level, you know, for PSG for 3 seasons. You know, loads of goals, loads of assists, and he's just more advanced. 23, about to turn 24. It makes more sense. Going to be cheaper, just as good, just as fast, just as technical, and he's used to playing at a higher standard. They are going on. Yep. So, what's that, Arthur? It doesn't show on mine. The emoji with Barcola. Saudi time 3:30. Sri Lanka time 6 a.m. Yeah, it's crazy. Natasha says 3 games every day, you know. Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it? This is the thing. It's like, it's that late one I just can't deal with, Natasha. I know you're built different. You can handle those crazy night hours. But for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna do all doubles. I'm gonna do double of each game. So tomorrow is the France and somebody, and obviously it's Ivory Coast, Norway. So I'm gonna do 2 games. Oh yeah, and England, Congo Wednesday, and then whatever the second one is. So I will do the first 2, but the third one is too much for me. But it's fantastic. The World Cup, we got to enjoy it as much as we can, Natasha, as you know. I'm looking for the Japan flag. One set, McMauler. McMauler says, I can see last time, inshallah, maybe because that time mosque worked too early time, so maybe I can. I hear you, bro. Well, you know, always a pleasure. For as long as you can stick around, all good, my bro. Right, a few more clicks. Where's the Japan flag? Boom, there it is. Oh. Move it across. Bosh. Okay, brilliant. All graphics, all sets. Lovely jubbly. So, yeah, Natasha, I'm hoping we get Barcola, and I would take, honestly, with the fee that Liverpool were going to spend on Diamande, 115 million, I would pay 80 for Barcola and 35 for Jared Bowen. Job done. Premier League proven. Player, he can play across all positions. He can play striker, left wing, right wing, and play up top as well. Arthur says, what time are you starting the England stream? I think about whatever it is, half an hour before. Maybe I might do 45 minutes before, but I'm pretty sure it's what time's our kickoff on that one? Let me just double check. Oh, 5 o'clock, isn't it? Ah, I messed up the time there. Oh, cheers for reminding me, Arthur, actually. I need to start 4:30. Yeah, exactly. 4:30 then. I think I messed it up on the listing. I said 5:30, but thanks for that. I will change that. Actually, I might as well do that now while I remember. Actually, I'll do it afterwards because actually maybe I can do it now in the background. So we shall see. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, cheers for that, Arthur. That was a... Did you mention that, Arthur, because you noticed I'd mucked up? Oh, actually, I haven't even listed it yet, so it doesn't matter. No, I'm fine. Don't need to change anything yet, so all good. Yeah, so 4:30, mate. Thank you, thank you. Last day match, Cape Verde versus Argentina. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's another... I would like to watch it, but... Late stuff. Vuzinho versus Messi. What's this? As in comparisons? Don't even know. Who's Vuzinho? I don't even know who that is. Cameron says Brazil 2-0. Good shout, not bad. So yes, hot day out there today. Wait, spelling mistake. Let me know what it was. Vozinha can come to Premier League, only issues that age. I don't even know who that player is. Who does he play for? Is he some youngster or something? I've absolutely no idea who that is, bro. Absolutely no idea who that is. Vozinha is 40. Who's Vozinha? Let me look up who this is. See who you guys are even talking about. Vozinha. Oh, the goalkeeper. Oh, I see. Got ya. Oh, I see McMullen. Yeah. It's, you know what? I read the name, and I just presume it's some old, some Brazilian player I've never heard of. So yeah, that makes sense. Grandma is 40. Yeah, for real. He's old. Yeah. Okay, I'll get it now. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Yeah, what a moment for that guy. You can say he played in the World Cup in a round of 32 versus Messi, and probably has to pick the ball out of the net from him a couple of times, maybe as well. I think that's going to be the end of the road for Cape Verde. They can't keep providing miracles like that. You never know, getting the draw, etc. But you'd think that extra time, even if they somehow could draw extra time, you'd think Brazil would find a way. The passionate Brazilian anthem is ringing out. But yes. Yeah, this is the guy that's got all of the millions of followers and stuff, right? Vozinha. Can be 2018, Croatia, 2022, Morocco, only God, and that fraction of the miracle. Yeah, 40k to 11 million around followers. Yeah, I mean, these are things that are fickle, isn't it? Because it's all well and good, but then this whole follower thing is, unless you're actually following the guy, you really want to pay attention to what they're doing. What is the point in a way? But I don't know. Some people just like the story of it all and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. Passionate Japanese crowd there. It's what you love to see. Yeah, Japanese are no joke when it comes to organisation. They are on point. Water is finished, mate. I know. I'll tell you what. Oh, wow, 56. I'll tell you what. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need that toilet break. I'm in such a rush today. Right, back in a second. Right, back. Where is it? Right. Peter says Japan are always going to be a tight. Oh, 100%, mate. They don't mess about. I mean, you got to respect it. Like every tournament they turn up, they're just on point, and they never get smashed by anybody. It's always a tight finish with them. You know, they'll either take you to penalties or they'll lose by 1. You know what I mean? Really clever nation. Really, it's really to be respected. Got to rate it. Got to rate it. So just moments away now from kickoff. Right, so kickoff about to happen. Let's go. Game has kicked off. Better start the timer. Okay. Wow. Sounds amazing in the chat. That's it. Now the serious bit. Exactly, Arthur. Exactly. Now we're getting down to it now. The nitty gritty of the tournament. Let's go. Oh, the Japanese kit is quite reminiscent of an old Germany kit. Looks pretty cool. And let's see what this Rayan can do. Right, ball being played back. Yeah, exactly. Not in samurai blue. I wonder if it's just because of it would clash with the shorts, Arthur. Pakater gone down, holding the back of his hammy already. Wow, is he done already? Pakatar, let's see what he's like. Kind of gone down. Looks like he's all right, surely. Right, Ryan. What does everyone think of this Ryan? The one that played at Bournemouth. I mean, for them to put 130 on him, he's done barely anything in the Prem. I find it very strange. Right, breaks now. Ooh. Guimaraes geeing up the crowd as a shot kind of goes wide of the post. You don't know who he is after. Yeah, he's a Brazilian winger that they brought in January transfer window. They bought him. They got him a really cheap deal, like 30 million, a little bit underhand. The Bournemouth do some funky stuff, and now he's got 130 million price tag on him. He scored about 2 or 3 goals. That was it. But you know, everyone's 100 million these days. Right. Bruno G with a number 8 on his back, about to take this corner from the right-hand side. Poor corner from Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, you never seen him play, no? He probably played in the Bournemouth game when the Bournemouth came to the Emirates. He must have played in that one. He could have been on the bench that day, actually. Fair enough, fair enough. They've got a lot of attackers, don't they, the Bournemouth front line? Right, Japan pumping the ball forward. Oh, nice take there. Maida. In a bit of a tussle with Marquinhos there, the striker Maida. Right, ball thrown across the back line by the Japan. Brazil winning the ball back. Right, ball lofted over now. Vinicius Jr. trying to get on it. Suzuki comes out right to the edge of his box, punches the ball away. Vinicius Jr. so fast. McMauler says, in the Middle East, you brothers can see in Korea live website working age too. Oh, okay. Hey, Yannick, how you doing, my bro? Good to see you back, my man. How are you doing? We got that Germany, Paraguay later, bro. Hope you're well, Yannick. Let us know. Yeah, that's cool, McMauler. No problem. It's good to know. It's good to know. How are you doing, Yannick? How is life? The goalkeeping and school? Hopefully it's all good for you, my bro. Yeah, good point. Arthur says, Yannick, can you watch the Germany game later? If you can't watch it, then stay with us. Prediction for the Germany game. Well, we did our predictions in the chat for this one. I said this one, Brazil 2-1. And I think Germany... will beat Paraguay 2-0. So I think Germany's going to be fine, bro. Get the W. That's it, bro. Peter says, Arthur, what's your prediction, Arthur, for this game? I think Peter Arthur said earlier he reckoned Japan 1-1 on penalties. And then 1-1 and then Japan on penalties, Arthur said. How are you, Yannick? How is life? Let me know. Right, Brazil with a free kick now. 40 yards out, left-hand side, in line with the edge of the box. It's going to be floated in. Oh, a bit too deep. It's going to be claimed by Suzuki, who drops it. All right, Arthur thinks a big Germany win. 4-0. Germany beat Paraguay. Wow. And yes, 1-1 Japan win on penalties. Let us see. Let us see. McMauler says, come on, my man, Kamada. Wow, the stat on the commentaries. Japan only 2 defeats in 29. Now, obviously, they they're not going to play too many amazing teams in terms of their their local qualifying. But 2 defeats in 29 for Japan. That's That's really good going. Really good. If your prediction's right, they'll play till 8:30. Okay, Arthur. Got ya. We shall see. We shall see. McMauler says, I still remember first match Kamada, last minute equaliser against Netherlands. Good memory. I thought you meant his first ever match. I was thinking, that was the last game, but I was like, oh, it's just the English. It's just the English there. I thought he meant his first ever game. I was like, okay. Yeah, exactly, McMorning. It was only last week. You should remember. Right, ball over the top into the edge of the box. Rayan tries to loop it back. Headed down for Lucas Paquetá. Bravely intercepted by the Japanese defender. Bruno Guimaraes looking for a handball, but that'll be soft if given. God, these players asking for handball all the time. It gets on my nerves. McMorland says, can Kane come forward to top 5 goal scorers in the World Cup history after this World Cup? Vinicius Jr. now, Suzuki. I don't know how many goals is he behind. England's route is not a bad one, actually. It's not a bad route, potentially. So he could do, but I don't know how many goals he's behind. Arthur, what did you think of Tomiyasu at Arsenal? I really liked him, actually. Thought he was a good centre-back. Obviously, injuries. Bit unlucky. Right, Nakamura, edge of the box. Lovely, curling effort. Cleared by Marquinhos. Paquetá playing it back. He's behind Gerd Muller by 3. R9 by 4. What, and R9 is 5th, is he? Yeah, that makes sense. He could do, McMauler, he could do. I think he'll get at least 2 more, maybe 3. Depending on how far England go. Kane with 11 goals. What a ledge. And how many has Ronaldo got? Same as Kane? Arthur says, it's going to be round of 32 DR Congo. We'll beat them. Round of 16 Mexico. Quarterfinal Brazil. Or Brazil or Japan. Semi-final Argentina. And final Portugal, Spain or France. Juice Fontaine with 13, Pele with 12. Yeah, Juice Fontaine, he got like 11 in one tournament or something. Was it 13 in one tournament? Something dumb like that. You know what it is, Arthur? I mean, DR Congo will beat them, I'm sure. It's the Mexico one. Now, England are better than Mexico, but the problem is it's Mexico versus Mexico in Mexico City. And the altitude and... Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's a tough one. Cristiano with 10. Okay. And you thought Tomiyasu was good. Yeah, he was good. Cunha with a strike. I don't know why Suzuki put a hand on that. He's giving a corner away unnecessarily. I thought he gave it away, to be honest. Gave a corner away there. He should have known that was going wide. It was a P roller. He should know his angles. I think that's poor goalkeeper, to be honest. Right, here we go. Oof. Nearly gave a goal away there. Fontaine in just 6 games, yeah. To be fair, Arthur, it was quite close. Yeah. It's true. He had to take no chances. I think some of the angles of this World Cup are deceiving. Right, Ito now, nice turn there. All edge of the box, that's going to be a foul. Dangerous position for the Japanese now. Casemiro, slow aging, caught with a yellow. That's a poor tackle from Casemiro. I'm calling it now. Casemiro, you won't see him in the second half. He's too much of a liberty. He's too slow. Great player, but he's too slow. If he's got a yellow card in the 14th minute, no way he can play in the second half. They're sub him at half time. Tell you that. McMorland says Suzuki like real motor V12 engine. Yes. Red card for Brazil already. Yeah, exactly. That's why he will go off at half time. It is definitely a good chance, Arthur. I'm sure you guys already have, but don't forget, hit that like button, please. Quickly close the chat. Hit the like button. Help your boy. Arthur says this is going to be a goal. We shall see. got Paqueta on the floor. The draft excluder, they call it. Right. Right, Kamada. 2 goals already. What can he do against Alisson? Oh. Hits the bottom of the wall and goes off for a corner. Kamada was a really good transfer for Crystal Palace, guys. He was a free transfer. Really good deal. I was hoping Liverpool might jump here. He's a decent player, man. Got an engine on him. Look at this R9 Brazilian Ronaldo. He's on the crowd just watching, just looking at his phone the whole time. Disgraceful from R9. Right, Ito with a corner, left-hand side. What's he going to do? Floats it into the box. Decent corner, nods it down. Cleared by Brazil. Casemiro. Right, Ito now still left wing. Nakamura making a run, but it's too much for him. McMorland says Somali referee Omar Atan was denied entry to the United States by border officials in Miami due to alleged vetting concerns, barring him from officiating the 26 World Cup. Yeah. They said he had some kind of links to people that they were... I don't know where they were going with that one. You've got to have some big evidence to be doing things like that, for sure. Right, it's a long throw opportunity for Japan. Nope, played short. Right, Alisson on the ball. McMorland said same thing happened to the whole Iran team too. Yes, well... Pierluigi Collina version 2.0 I want to see. Yeah, the world needs it, my man. Japan won't win a header. That's the thing, Arthur. That's the thing. It was the kind of thing in football. I always felt it when I first kind of started to see, Japan enter tournaments. I just thought the lack of physicality in terms of the height. it's always going to kill them at some point in a tournament, right? Because naturally they're just smaller people. Imagine them going up against a group of giants. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you'd imagine that at some point Gabriel's going to get his head on something from a corner. Yeah, good point. But that's got to be exceptional timing, though. And not many of those Japanese players are going to have that exceptional timing in the air. Vinicius Jr. dawdling on the ball, being harassed. Right, poor ball from Ito. Tries to spray one wide, but it's cut out wide. Good cut out by Casemiro. Vinicius Jr. burst past his defender, past Tomiyasu. Oh, Paquetá trying to win a corner there, but he didn't have the conviction. That was a bit poor from Paquetá, a bit weak-minded. Such a weird player, Paquetá. He's so technically gifted, but he's so lightweight, mentality-wise, fragile. He's kind of got everything to be a top player, but it just mentally doesn't have it. Peter says, one of the worst things about the World Cup was Iran's treatment, team and fans. Other than that, it's been a good cup. Yeah, it's true. You're right, Peter. It's not right. It's not right. But we knew something would happen in the... we knew something would happen regarding, certain teams. And that's just, for the fact of where the World Cup's being held, sadly. Right, Ryan with the ball now. What's going on here? Remember, I hate this World Cup. World FIFA officially allowed rainbow flags and LGBTQ banners in Iran last match. So that's the thing, though. There's always going to be controversy regarding certain things. It's a difficult one, with everyone's got their own, their own views and whatnot. It's a complex topic, to be honest. Right, Cunha tries to burst past. Tries to burst past Sano, but he's taken out. Exactly, Arthur. Out of every game, you chose that one for a pride match. Exactly, it's just provocation. It's unnecessary, isn't it? It's just unnecessary. But, there's people in certain places, they want to try and make a bit of a statement. It's the end of the first quarter, guys. First quarter's up. Just Brazil in the stadium. In terms of the fans, is that just, you mean that in terms of the crowd support, you mean, Arthur? Not easy to get all the way over there from their side of the world. Peter says, when is someone going to throw it long to the wide receiver? Hut, 42, hut. 28. Second quarter, guys. Second quarter starting. Let's do it for the New Jersey boys. Let's go. No, I mean, they're no Japanese. Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah, well, easier for the Brazilians to get over there. Oh, but yeah, well, gee, I'm looking at the still now. The whole stadium is yellow and green. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Must be little pockets of Japanese in places. But yeah, that is absolute domination in terms of the fan group. Well, obviously you can see a few Japanese fans there. Everyone's having a good time, though. That's the main thing. You think Tokyo's closer there than Rio? Yeah, do you know, so it's weird, isn't it? Because when you think of the world, we always look at it on a flat image. But yeah, you're probably right. Once it's actually wrapped around, and you look at it in a global sense, you're probably right, actually. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Facts from the king. Second quarter, guys. Let's go. All right, Japan win a corner. Start of the second quarter. Tight game. Gabriel caught picking his nose live on TV. We see you, bro. Picking that big old honker of a nose. Corner comes in. Ooh. Good leap in the air. Good leap there from Ueda. Got no business winning a header like that. So small. Got to respect it. You would love him at Liverpool. Who? Gabriel? Pfft, yeah, of course. 100%. Take him all day long. I tell you what, Arthur, I like him better than Saliba, to be honest. I like Gabriel Magalhaes more than Saliba. I think Gabriel covers up a lot of what Saliba lacks, to be honest. Peter says Brazil and Japan are very well connected. There is about 220,000 Brazilians in Japan. Got their own little Brazilla town. Cool. That's the place I want to go to in my life. My dream destination on the bucket list. I've been to many countries, but Japan, that is the one I want to go to. One day. Arthur says Gabriel over Saliba. Yep, all day long, mate. Obviously, both fantastic centre-backs. Ooh, Sano, lovely taking midfield. Lay out wide. Oh, it's in! Japan won, what a strike! What a run and strike. Oh, my days. Brilliant. What a goal that was. What a taking midfield run. Absolutely amazing run by Sano. Won it in midfield, nicked it in midfield, and just ran 20 yards unopposed and slapped in a 25-yarder past Alisson. What a strike. These guys are on point. Wow, great goal. We got a big shock on our hands. Let's do it. What a poor mistake. What a strike. Casemiro trying to hunt him down, but too slow. Slaps it past Alisson. Wow. Perfect. Precision strike. Amazing stuff. Now we've got a game on our hands. A real game. Big shock. Wow, let's go. Hey, Rush, what's happening, my man? Let's have a look here. Arthur said, go, Japan, Japan, Japan. Peter says, bring me back a Japanese fountain pen. It only costs 3 or 4 grand. Rush, good to see you, my brother. Been watching you for a while, bro. Like your channel, so subbed. Can't make every stream, but can catch up via replays. Arcade, I have Japan as my dark horse. Lovely, man, lovely. Dark horse, I hear that. Rush, you into, I know obviously you're a mature guy like us. You into your gaming as well? But yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Sarah, not just English, also called great players are overpaid. What's that, Sarah? Not just English, also called great players are overpaid. Oh, mate, 100%. Well, you know, we nearly kind of, Liverpool, as you know, we were about to buy that player, wasn't we? You know, Diomande, not even someone who is a great player, and they want us to overpay, 100+ million for a 19-year-old, etc. But obviously, so many of these players are just getting paid crazy money, crazy amounts to bring them to the clubs. But yeah, I really appreciate it, Rush, and lovely to see you back, my bro. England are a laughing stock. They're garbage for me. Oh, mate. Oh, that was a hard watch the other day. I mean, and that's the thing. The thing is, though, Rush, it's opening up. And we've got DR Congo. And now is the time. They've got to make a statement, Rush, against DR Congo. Take them out. Get some confidence. But it's the back, mate. At the back, they are horrific. Right, ball into the box. Ooh, glancing header there. Arthur says, don't diss the mighty England. Mate, we need to do something at the back. I keep saying it's the Konza. Ezri Konza at centre-back. It's the centre-backs. We're weak. Arthur, mate, I know. Look, we all want England to do the business, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, thank you for subbing, Rush. Really appreciate it. How have you been, my man? Let us know. And obviously, you're always welcome whenever you want. Feel free to chip in. Loved our conversation the other day on the other stream. The thing is, though, Rush, are England just garbage or are they hot garbage? Because we know what stinks worse. No, but seriously, I'm looking forward to the game, and I'm hoping on Wednesday that they can step up and push on. You know, DR Congo, you can't ask for a better game in the round of 32, to be honest. So, and they were pretty decent in their game. But, we shall see. England really got to step up. Rush says, 2-0 for gaming, tried, but wasn't for me. No worries, my man. No worries. I don't know. I love it because it keeps you nimble. Keeps the fingers moving. Keeps you young and the mind active. Vinicius Jr, edge of the box. Slips it over. Sano, the goal scorer with a block. Vinicius Jr, left side of the box. Left, right. Who's this on the cross? Is that Paquetá? Oh, no, Santos. Doan now leading it out from the back. Oh, poorly given away there. What is that? Oh, poor from Brazil. Brazil sloppy. Paquetá loose ball. Diamande went for the money, more in his pocket, like a lot of players these days. Yeah, this is it. I mean, the thing is though, Rush, I did a video on my channel. I don't know if you got a chance to see it. If you do get a chance, I'll give my opinion on it. In some ways, I'm kind of glad we didn't do it. I think it's too much. Too much pressure. 19, coming to big Liverpool, Premier League. You don't really expect anyone to replace Salah. But you're 19. You got all the time in the world. You go to France. You play for the best manager in the world. You play for the best in class kind of club side in the world. You pick up 3 or 4 league titles. You're still only 22, 23. You come to the Prem. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's a little bit of a no-brainer for him. Whereas you come to England, all that pressure. Obviously, you kind of want someone to thrive on the pressure and think, yeah, I'm going to go for it. But he did take the money and he took the easy option. That is for sure. Arthur says, Ali's good at Street Fighter 6. I have never played it. I certainly am. I'm a demon. I'm happy about him not joining. Translation, I was crying about it this morning. You're a fool. Nah, I'm glad. I'm not trying to pay 115 million for someone that... What people have to understand as well is that the German league... Hardly anyone plays defensive in the German league. They're all open. It's all like rush forward, high line. Every team is like high lines. So you've got so much space to run into with all this attack. In the Prem, you don't get that space. So I think it would have been a massive risk. Right, Cunha lays it back. Brazil looking like struggling with ideas at the moment. Rush, were you disappointed with the Diamande news? Did you really want him, or you're not fussed, or how are you feeling about it? Cunha takes a speculative 22-yarder, but it's all fizzling. Shots across the ground, no real connections. That's twice in a row now. They need to get their shooting boots on, Brazil, because they are struggling. So Japan are happy to kind of sit in a bit deep now. I think they should try and go for the second. Keep the shape, but try and go for that second. If they get 2-0 up, this could be curtains for Brazil. As for me, Rush, I was happy with the Diamande news because I'd rather have Barcola. Rush says, if England don't beat Congo, a lot of fans will be, oh, mate. If we don't beat them, if we don't beat them, Thomas Tuchel needs to resign. And that's no disrespect to Congo. They're an okay side, but you can't have the cream of England's pick going out to DR Congo. So, yeah, you're right. People will be absolutely fuming. I think he would resign, honestly. Because how could you have confidence in him taking the team forward if they can't beat DR Congo in a round of 32? Fair enough if you come across a Spain or whatever in the semis, so be it. The one I'm worried about, Rush, is Mexico. So after DR Congo, it's Mexico in Mexico City. And I think Mexico, we're better than Mexico, but the away advantage, the altitude as well. You've got a lot of breathing difficulties with that. So I think that could be really sticky. So I wouldn't be surprised if England go out in against Mexico, but hopefully not. Fingers crossed, mate. Arthur says Japan are so much faster than Brazil. I know, it's wild, right? It's weird. You know, obviously, apart from maybe the two wingers, they're so much more nippy across the ground, Arthur. You're right. Right, deep ball into the box, picked up by Suzuki. Brazil's quality final third is awful. I wonder if we'll see a cameo from Neymar with 20, 25 minutes left. There's no way Casemiro comes out in the second half. McMauler with a lot of thanks. Let's go, Samurai. Rush says, not really. I don't get into transfer discussion. I only listen to signed. I hear you, mate. I hear you. I know what you mean. I've kind of always loved transfer news and gossip, but I feel like it's kind of gone a bit too crazy these days. So I can understand the sentiment. Obviously, now that we live in the YouTube era, it's like, oh, player X has been seen on a plane, or player this agent is seen here, or player X has farted in the gangway of a P&O ferry, and it's like they're on their way to, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just too much. There's too much coverage. It's like, how much can they kind of milk things? But then, you know, I can't be a hypocrite. I'm kind of in the YouTube world now. I've made videos on transfers, but I'm only going to try and wait till the very end, or like you say, when they signed. Once they've signed, they're your player and it's done. I agree, it's Barcola for me too. Oh, mate, 100%. You know, this guy Barcola, he's had 3 seasons at PSG, high level, plays in the Champions League, scores goals. You know, he scored, I think he got over 20 goals, 20 assists last season. He's rapid as anything, 2-footed, and he's used to the higher quality. And he's done it over a consistent period. He's at the right age. He's been at a big club with big expectations for a long time. So I'm with you, bro. But we've got to get it done. I think he becomes an absolute necessity. I don't know how you feel on this, but I'm thinking instead of the 115 that we spend on Diomande, because Barcola has 1 more year left on his contract, so you can probably try and get him for 70, 80 mil, and then spend another 35, say, on like a Jared Bowen or someone cheaper. Then all of a sudden you've got 5 options. You've got Bowen, you've got Barcola, you've got this new kid Munoz, you've got young Rio, and still Gakpo, or maybe you can let Gakpo go. But at the time, you'd have 5 wingers. And I think that would be real strength in depth. McMauler says, as a policeman, you happy or as a normal man, bro? Well, back then, I had a lot of stress and problems in my life. You know, a lot of family issues. And so it's kind of difficult to say. But as you mature, your life is meant to get easier, if possible. But if you make poor decisions when you're younger, it can catch up with you for a long time, bro. So put it this way, I'm glad that I had certain careers, but yeah, it's all good. Life has to move on, and some experiences are very good. Russia's Japan never got up. It's refreshing to see, mate. They are animals. They are all over Brazil. It is refreshing to see it. You're right, 100%. They don't mess about. They're so well organised, so well drilled, energy for days, and they're making Brazil look old and slow. So yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, Daichi Kamada sends it out wide to Ito. Drives into the box. Clever feint. Tries a left-footed shot, but no. That's going to be a foul there, surely. But Morla says, the real meaning of Samurai now showing the show is going on. Yeah, they're sharp. These guys are sharp, bro. Arthur says, unless it's from Fabrizio, it's a lie most times. I hear you. I hear you, Arthur. You're right. He's become very powerful in the game. But also, David Ornstein of The Athletic. To be fair to him, Ornstein from The Athletic, he shot down the Diomande rumours about a week ago. He was saying that, no, it's more likely he's going to go PSG. And the people were saying, nah, he's going to go Liverpool. But, you know, yeah, Fabrizio and Ornstein, those are the guys. They don't mess about. Rush says, too many people fall for the AI YouTubers saying we've signed this or that. Oh, mate, I know, it's embarrassing. I'll tell you what, there's a guy on YouTube. He's a Liverpool guy. I won't even mention who he is, but he's no one. I mean, I'm no one big or anything like that. Obviously, I'm very small. But yeah, there's this Liverpool content creator, and he's posting videos left, right, and centre. This player's agreed this. This player's agreed that. This player's agreed this ? And it's like, it's so desperate. Click on my videos. Click on my videos. Like, bro, relax. How about you actually talk some facts, and people might come your way and enjoy your content. Whereas like some people are just all about just, I don't know, whatever they think this is. I don't know what they're on. It's weird. Nice one, Rush. Got to go now. Catch you later next time, bro. Thank you, my bro. Catch you soon. Take care. And thank you once again. Always a pleasure, my man. Anytime. McMorla says, the best manager, Hajime Moriyasu, in this FIFA still. You're loving it. You're loving it. You've got to respect the the grind and the hustle from these guys. Peter says, cheerio, Rush. He's a lovely guy. So polite. You got to love that. I mean, honestly, some of the people I've met with you guys mainly, and just people that drop in, so polite. Even like saying, oh, I've got to go, and just being so polite. Like, it's really nice. There's some really good people out there. Whereas there's some absolute donuts in the online sphere. So I'm glad that, you know, the little community that's growing, you know, it's just all nice people. And before you get to, you know, before you know it, people get to know each other over time. And yeah, you just have a little community going on. So it's all good. Right, we've got 2 minutes of additional time. Let's see what happens. One thing is for sure, Brazil need to step up in the second half. Nice one, nice one, Rush. Take care, man. Right, Marquinhos plays one to the side. Right, Brazil probing, but the build-up is so slow. Paquetá tries to turn swivel and play in Vinicius Jr and Rayan, but nothing doing. Paquetá down on the ground. Big header won by Danilo there into the box. Japan playing it back amongst the centre-backs. Oh, Ito, what a ball that is from Ito to Ueda. Wow. In the air, adjusted his body, right-footed, hit a volleyed pass about 25 yards into the arcing run of Ueda. That was sensational. Pity it didn't come off and produce a bit more. McMorla says, I like Japan name Honda, Suzuki, Hito Kamada. Wow. So we have one of the biggest shocks. But that's the thing, though. Is this really a shock these days? Brazil are kind of just big in name. But is this really a shock? Really and truly? Brazil have got to come with more in the second half. That's for sure. But Morla says, not enough, my bro. 1 goal win in Shah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me if Japan hold out and just do it 1-0. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Brazil look absolutely toothless. Brazil looks like somebody's grandma's grandma. Absolutely toothless. McMorla says, I need 3-1 in my life. We shall see, bro. We shall see. Right. Let's have a quick look at the stats at halftime. Just blaze through it. Get it done and dusted. Let's have a look at the stats. Kamada take a free kick into the left corner. We shall see, bro. I'm sure he will get another opportunity. Right, let's have a look at these stats half-time. I'm sure they're going to make for interesting reading. So Brazil had 68% of the possession, but did nothing with it. Japan 32. XG 0.31 for Brazil, which tells its own story. 0.21 for Japan. 8 shots on target. 8 shots by Brazil, but only 2 on target. 4 shots by Japan, 1 on target. 16 touches for the Brazilians in the Japanese box. Only 2 touches in the Brazil box by the Japanese. 0 saves by Alisson. 2 by Suzuki in a Japanese goal. 6 aerial duels won by Brazil, which is no surprise, but 4 won by the much more diminutive Japanese. Fouls committed, only 1 by Brazil, 6 by Japan, and 2 corners apiece. So those are the stats. Was there any yellow cards? Yep, there was one for, oh yeah, of course, Casemiro, 14 minutes. Sano on the 12th, and Daichi Kamada. I don't remember that one. That missed. That skipped. But I don't think we'll see Casemiro in the second half. We shall see. Am I going to be proved correct? We shall see. So those are the halftime stats. And yes. I've been in the wars today, people. Been in the wars. Cut myself. Being so delicate and all that sort of stuff. Need to go take care of this dressing. So it's half time, but I'll be back. Feel free to get anything going in the chat. Any conversations. And we are all gold. So I will see you shortly. Just give me a moment. I will leave the lineups on the screen at half time. And I'll be back in a moment. Hey, before I go, let me say hello. McLaughlin, how you doing, my bro? The Celtic warrior himself is here. You've got a bet builder up so far. Yeah, go on, my man. Oh, yeah, how did it go the other day? I wanted to know. Yeah, how did it finish for you? Cunha's to score, Nakamura to get booked. I need. What's the bet? How much are you likely to win? Cunha's a decent shout, bro. Decent shout. He's their number 9 today, so I needed a... Oh, mate. I hear that. Yeah. Because he was looking good at one point, I remember. But, oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Nakamura to get booked. That's all right. Not bad. Not bad. We love to see it. What's the stake? Tenner stake? Funny enough, I used to work in a bookmaker's back in the day when I was a spring chicken. When I was 18, I used to work in a William Hill bookmakers. You know, little GG's action on the screen. Little football on the screen. Vinicius Jr. shot on target and Casemiro yellow up. It was a 5-0. Hey, even better. I mean, Casemiro yellow, mate. That is the biggest tap-in of all time, right? Vinicius Jr. shot on target. Decent. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, bro. All good. First. Oof. Yeah, well, they didn't have much, but you got it anyway. So he had one shot on target, so that was all right. But the yellow card Casemiro, I think that's a given, mate. I don't think we'll see Casemiro in the second half, in my opinion. So let's see if the rest of your, if it comes in. But drinks are on you, bro. Yeah, used to work in the bookmakers back in the day. God, it's like a lifetime ago. Before children, before marriage and all that. Yeah. Different times, bro. Different times. But how you doing, my bro? Is all well? You done 2-0, made the first goal being a... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. Yeah, he's a legend for your boys. How long's he been there now? About 6 years now? Yeah, I'm well, my man. I am well. Thank you very much. Yeah, just been running back to... had to run back home today. Just about made it for the start of the stream. But yeah, it's been a really good game so far in terms of the intrigue. Not the greatest match, but... You know, when you get these smaller nations that do something, a bit of a shock, you know, it's interesting. Hey, Abdul, how you doing, my man? I'll read yours in a sec. Arthur says, hello to McLaughlin. 4.5 seasons. Okay, I went a bit over, yeah. And obviously, who else did you have? Who's the other Japanese player you had? I really liked him. Is he still, no, you've lost a... Oh, Nakamura, right? Who's the other player you've Kyogo, that's it. But he's left now, right? Abdul, sorry, my man. How you doing, my bro? Hope you're well. I am good, my brother. I hope you are good too. Like and subscribe. Exactly, everybody. Quickly close the chat. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. It helps the channel growth. Abdul says, this Brazil isn't good enough like the previous team. 100%, bro. You never walk alone. Abdul, and let me know, Abdul, what did you think of the Diamande news that broke last night? I made a video on it with my thoughts on it, so feel free to check that out for my full-on opinion. Abdul said, Peter says, Abdul, I went 2-1 Japan. Good shout. Obviously, McLaughlin, Kyogo, yeah, he was amazing for you. Electric. Abdul says, hi Peter, how are you? I want Japan to win. Fair enough. This channel is definitely supporting the underdogs. Just no underdogs on Wednesday, because we need that England win versus Congo. But yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, Abdul, let me know what you think of the Diamande news. And hopefully Liverpool go forward and get Barcola. So that's what I'm hoping on. Abdul says, Diamande, a free man, has the right to make the right choice. 100%. To be honest with you, I think for him it is the right choice. Go to an easier league. Learn your craft a bit more. Come to the Premier League in 4 or 5 years. Probably win yourself 4 or 5 league titles in a row. Because easy league, one team league as it were, more or less. You play for the best manager in world football in Luis Enrique. And you've got a chance of winning the Champions League. At least maybe once or twice while that manager remains. So it is or come to Liverpool. Massive price tag. 19 years of age. Your father lives in Paris, so you've got family connections there. You know, you can settle into the team easy enough. It makes sense, to be honest. But there's still part of me that did want him, but I kind of, on the games I see him play, I see him have a couple of good games, I see him have a couple of stinkers, so maybe it's the right thing. Everything happens for a reason. McMorland says, Casemiro a point as a Japanese... McMufflin said, you think Paraguay can surprise the Germans like Ecuador did? I don't know. I don't think Germany are free-flowing. I think they'll just be a bit too strong. I think Paraguay just struggle with the in the attacking side. I think Germany's going to get it done. I've gone for a 2-1 Germany win. Or did I say 2-0 earlier? But I'm pretty sure Germany's going to get a double at least. I think they'll go through. Plus as well, McLaughlin, they've had the rocket of losing that game. So, and I think Ecuador are better than Paraguay anyway. So, yeah, I think Germany will get it done, mate. What do you think? McLaughlin said, it's the serious stuff now. Exactly. I suppose the Germans knew they were through. This is it, exactly. I mean, obviously they didn't lose on purpose, obviously, as you know. But this is where it all matters now, isn't it? And sometimes it's all right to lose a group game because it helps you reset focus. Not that I believe Germany's good enough to win it, but I don't really know what their path is. But, you know, it's a decent game, Paraguay, you know, for them. I mean, you would take it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think they get the job done, mate. 2-0, 2-1, something like that. Oh, sorry, Abdul, I missed your one. We're quite slow in the transfer market and our players often go for free. Oh, 100%, mate. We need to tighten that up. I mean, we can't even sell Curtis Jones for like 20 million. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we're holding out for 30, 35. But yeah, like, we got to sort it out. We used to be decent at selling. And LiverpoolFC, we're struggling, Abdul. We are. McLaughlin said, Dutch Morocco game will be interesting. I know, mate. I really wanna cover it, but I can't remember the kickoff time. I'm pretty sure it's pretty brutal. Was it like 1 a.m. or something? Let's have a look. Was it midnight? Oh, 2 a.m. Oh, mate. It's 2 a.m. is pony. I can't do it. It's too much. But I'd love to watch it though. Just have to check it in the morning. Lovely. I like to see Gakpo score because of his wife. Do you know what? I was quite surprised that he didn't go home. So respect to him. I mean, that's a big decision to not go home. You know, when your missus is miscarried, as it were. But yeah, Arthur says Curtis Jones is bleh. Mate. He's decent. I mean, no, he's nothing exceptional. But look, Arthur, whatever you want to rate Curtis Jones, if Elliot Anderson is 116 million. Curtis Jones has to be at least worth 40, 50. Has to be. Has to be. Even though he's got a year left on his contract, we've just seen Van Hecker go from Brighton to Tottenham for 52 million and he's got a year left on his contract. That's insane. So how can Liverpool not get 35 million for an England international that is 24? That's crazy. But yeah, let's hope that Gakpo, yeah, it'd be lovely, you know, to mark the occasion. That's if his head's in the right place, McLaughlin. It must be tough to go through, stuff like that. You know, football is the most important thing of the non-important things, as a wise man, Bill Shankly, once said. Yeah, it's tough, bro. It is tough. Definitely. 100%. I'm pretty sure Bill Shankly, did he come from Glasgow? And obviously yourself, you're from Glasgow, McLaughlin, yourself? Arthur says, Curtis Jones is 24, he's been playing forever. Yeah, he burst on the scene when he was 18. But he's never really nailed down a place, to be honest. So, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah, Glaswegian, no worries. Glasgow, as they say, right? Glasgow. Yeah, that's awful, mate. Awful accent that was from me, but yeah. Mate, funnily enough, I think I mentioned in the last stream, I did a little camping trip, a solo camping trip last year in Scotland. I went in May. I stayed out there for 5 nights, started in Edinburgh, took the train up to Aberdeen, and I walked down the east coast all the way down back to Edinburgh. Took me about 4 or 5 days, and no, it took me about 3 days, 3.5, something like that. And then I took a train all the way up to Inverness to check it out. And then I went all the way back into England. What a country, mate. Honestly, Scotland is just, it's different class. So beautiful. So much untouched space. It's incredible, mate. So underrated. How more people don't go there, I do not know. Absolutely gorgeous country. For 19. Who's the number 20? Arthur said it's cold. Well, that's why I went in the summer, to be fair. I went in late May. Oh, it was absolutely spectacular. No rain, no nothing. It was absolutely beautiful. Once the snow goes down, you can't drive up. Oh, really? Is it that bad? Yeah. Okay. How about the trains then? Does the trains affect? Is the trains affected by the snow? But okay, that's interesting because I remember obviously I've been to Scotland when I was a kid, but I've been to Glasgow, but I didn't remember. I was so young. But when I went over, all right, happens rarely these days, but it used to be bad. Oh, fair enough. I tell you what was beautiful going over when I was what was I coming up to? When I was coming up to Dundee, and you have the expansion bridge. And I was looking at the train, and I was thinking, geez, this is narrow. But obviously, you go across the water, across Dundee, and then obviously, I don't know what the river's called. I should have looked it up, to be honest, but I'm too busy looking out the window. It's beautiful. Then obviously, you come back, round on the other side, and then you're heading up to Montrose and Arbroath, and then up towards Inverness. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic. Same latitude as Siberia, Scotland. Okay, fair enough. Second half kicked off. Let's keep the chat going. Has Neymar on now? Vinicius Jr. As in they mean business now. Do you know the film The Maggie? No idea. What's that one? It is in July, Peter, with a smiley face. Big chance now to the box. Ooh. What is the Maggie, Arthur? What is the Maggie, Peter? Is it like Maggie May, like some Rod Stewart stuff? What a tune that is, by the way. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. Arthur, you wouldn't know that one, mate. You're too young for that one. Based on a true life experience of Rod Stewart. Yeah, what's that film? What's that film, Peter? So Brazil looking to stretch the game. Ooh. It says it's a 2015 horror drama. Okay. And there's me thinking it's about Rod Stewart's Maggie. Oh, it's about 1950. Okay. Arthur's on the research, the Google research. Well, McLaughlin, let's hope your bet comes in then, so we get a bit more action. Cunha loves the floor. He's always moaning. Oh, you mentioned it. Okay, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. When people ask these things, I just need to know. There you go. That's what the Maggie's about. Yeah, it does look old. Right, Guimaraes. Oh, poor pass from Guimaraes. Puts no power onto it for Vinicius Jr. who's on the left wing. Stands up Ito. But Vinicius Jr. still has it. Bruno Guimaraes, left side of the box. Casemiro now. My chat that he wasn't going to make it back for the second half, but that was a myth. He's still there. Gabriel now. Lost it into the box. Easily cleared by Ito. All right, Vinicius, nice ball out wide. Into the box! What a save by Suzuki! That was a lovely bit of play there. Wow. What a save that is. Maybe the header was just a bit too close. Danilo with the floating cross in. Oh. Bruno Guimaraes, yeah, gets his head on the get on the ball, but he just needed either side of the keeper, and that was in, surely. But great save from Suzuki. Lovely dummy there. Brazil turning up the heat. Floated to the back stick. Doan cleared. The balls keep coming back. Gabriel Magalhaes. Bruno. Vinny Jr., left side. Tries to burst past Doan. Middle of the box. Goes down, Cunha goes down, but nothing doing. Gets a foot on it. And now Brazil are just dominating. Brazil are dominating. They're putting the pedal down. They are hungry for it. Douglas Santos with his ball into the cross. Whipped in, left foot. Ryan into the box. That's going to be a goal! Oh my God, did the whistle go in? How is that not a goal? Why Japan are on a break? Wow. Action. Ito now. Back stick. Nakamura across. Ooh. How did they not equalize? Arthur, exactly. How is that not a goal? Oh my goodness. Cleared off the line twice. Oh, it's out hit a hand. That's a penalty, surely. Casemiro, bang. Does it hit his hand? One of the... Yeah, Suzuki. Oh no, Suzuki's clapping. That looks... Oh, I can't believe that. I think there might be a penalty here. And then on a break, Japan have a chance of a goal. No pen, no check. Okay. Wow, that was crazy action. Oh, yeah, I know, Arthur. What did he say at half-time? Well, Ancelotti doing his job, but how does Casemiro not score there? That was incredible. Wow, that was crazy. Right. Well, if Brazil play like this for the next 35 minutes, it's unlikely they will not score. It'll be very hard to hold it out with this much pressure. That is for sure. Vinny Jr. Left side. Gabriel. Back stick. That's a goal, surely. And that's the equaliser. I just said it. And it's Casemiro. No way they're going to miss that. 4 yards out. I literally just said it. No way they could play like this for the next 35 minutes and not score. Practically impossible. Brazil, the 5 times winners. Yep, Arthur says Casemiro doesn't win this time. Brazil fans going nuts in the crowd. Funny enough, the commentator, Lee Dixon, was saying if for him, he would have taken him off. Oh, just about onside. Just about onside. Great timing, great patience. Casemiro had a brilliant season for Man United before departing. And yeah, held his line perfectly. Up in the air. You're not going to beat him in the air. He is a monster in the air. Smashed it straight past the keeper. Through his hands. Big goal from a big player. Well done, Casemiro. You've got to respect it. And it's 1-1. We've got a little classic brewing, guys. We've got a little classic brewing here. And McMorla says, just need to Japan. You never know. This game is anybody's for the taking, McMorla. Anybody's for the taking. 100%. Right. Lay it off to the side. You got a shot on goal. Wow. Poor from Japan. There was an easy opening there. Lay it off to your left. Right. Now it's breaking. Oh, Vinicius Jr. What a nutmeg that was. What can he do? Runs into the box. He's going for the spin. Oh, what a run! Oh my days! Hit a post. That would have been goal of the tournament. That would have been goal. That was sensational for Vinny Jr. Wow. Nutmeg the player halfway line. Ran the length of the pitch. In, out, jinx, left, right. What a save that was indeed, Arthur. Oh, he done it. That touch was magnificent. Oh my days. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Then he tries a right-footed poke shot and hits the post. That would have been goal of the tournament. What a save from Suzuki. And it's on the post. Do you know what? It's not like I want Brazil to win, but I wanted that to go in. That was going to be goal of the tournament. Did you see the first touch? First touch into his path and nutmeg at the same time. What a touch that was. Sensational. Proving he's one of the world's best players. Oh, that touch was unreal. I love stuff like that, but because it didn't end up in a goal, it won't mean anything, but honestly, that was sensational. Right, first time pass now. Brazil, Japan on the wing. Nice turn and spin there. Ueda. Doan, turn. Ueda trying to get... Nah, poor control. McMorris says, when a V12 engine Suzuki here, why fear? It's a decent save. Vinicius Jr. maybe should have waited for the left-footed shot across the goal. Get the power on it, but... Ooh. Wow, that was sensational from Vinny Jr. What's Alisson doing? Relaxing. Oof. Hey Lauren, how are you? Hope you are well. Have you had a nice day, Miss Lauren? Let me know. Thank you for joining the stream. Are you following the match? What do you think of Brazil versus Japan so far? Currently 1-1. Anybody's game. But I hope you've had a lovely day. I've had a bit of an injury today. Feeling a bit tender. Got blood and claret everywhere. Not great. Back stick. Lovely, thank you. And you, apart from the injury? Yeah, exactly. Not great apart from the injury, Miss Lauren. Thank you so much for saying. But glad you had a lovely day. And don't forget, Miss Lauren, please drop a like on the stream. It helps me out. So much appreciated. Right. Oh, Alisson off his line. Wearing that lovely purple kit. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say. Yes, I'm very good, thank you. Very good. I had an absolutely lovely day. Thank you, Miss Lauren. Just enjoying the football now. First of 2 games. Double live stream. No messing about. Just on it. Right, Ryan bursting into the box here. Oh, Nutmeg's a player here. What we got here? Ryan still with the ball. Floats it to the back stick. Suzuki clears. Arthur drops a big fat hello emoji your way, Miss Lauren. Great feet from Ryan there. I thought it was a nutmeg, but it wasn't. It was just great feet. Not sure about this 130 million buyout clause for Ryan, though. They are having An absolute bubble. Bubble bath. Having a laugh. Miss Lauren says, hello, Arthur. Nice to see people getting on the show. What a through ball that is. Okay, Ueda. Takes a shot straight at Alisson. Wow, big power driven shot straight at Alisson. Great shot from Ueda, the Celtic man. And Arthur says, hi, Miss Lauren. Brazil going to make a change. Martinelli's warming up. Neymar's warming up. Maybe they're saving Neymar for extra time, maybe, if it goes that far. Arthur, you said it. You called it. It could be 8:30. Oh, nice play from Vinny Jr. Ooh. Cunha is going off. Martinelli coming on. So the Premier League forwards replacing each other. So who's going to play up top then? Martinelli playing up top? Okay, interesting. Martinelli up top. Or maybe Rayan goes up top. Suzuki coming on. Casemiro. All right, Gabriel Martinelli playing in a little bit of a deeper role. Trying to work out who's playing up top now. So Japan are pretty deep. Very deep. Probably caught in a bit of two minds. What are they going to do? Oh, it's Endrick up top. Okay. Lovely. Thank you for all the support, guys. Really appreciate it. It's so much appreciated. Believe me, absolutely fantastic. Hopefully soon, some point over the summer, I can try and maybe start doing a few giveaways. And, you know, for people that are supporting the channel. Maybe a few, free competitions for people to enter. A few little gifts, etc. to give away. That is the plan. So, but I will, of course, let people know. Got some plans for the channel. How things go. So, the third quarter's ended, guys. We've just finished the third quarter. Gonna enter the fourth quarter. Another hydration break. Oof. Right, quick water break. I'll just quickly nip to the toilet. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, back again. Apologies for that. Right, back again. Yeah, had to lock up the zip there. Needed to go to the bathroom quickly. Too many fluids today. It's too warm in England. All right, Vinicius Jr. in the box. Oh, what did he do in the end there? Absolutely nothing. We've got a technical issue in the kitchen here. All good? Silence is better than the talk. Behave, man. So Vinicius Jr. lays one off to the side. Gabriel, back stick. Ooh. Met in the air by Ryan, but clears off of a defender for a Brazilian corner. So straight after the hydration break, Brazil are straight back on to the march. And they're looking for the winner. Morris said, "Oh yeah, I'll cuddle in kitchen to cook." Yes, exactly, my man. My son is in the kitchen cooking some food. Just come back from work for him. So yes, that is exactly correct. But we have something frozen, so you need to defrost it before cooking it. So hopefully you defrost it properly, and then it needs to be cooked. All right, put out wide. Hey Gary, good to see you, man. Hope you are well. Hope everything is good. G-Man Gary. He's cooking Arthur says, hi, Gary. McMorda says, cook burger, my cuddle. No, he's making, so it's like a potato dish with some chicken. It's very nice. It's this kind of English kind of prepared food. It's not like a cheap one. It's quite expensive. It's very nice, actually. Maybe I should try and get them to sponsor the channel, hand out some free food. Maybe I will contact them and say, sponsor the veteran arcade soldier. So basically, send me some free food. So we've got 15 minutes left of normal time. To me, it looks like this game has kind of got to the point where there's only one winner in it, to be honest. We'll see if the Japanese can get a second wind. But they're looking a little bit ragged, if you ask me. The shape, the energy. McMorland says potato and chips with bread with an English breakfast tea. Nah, it's not that bad. It's I'll get the name, but it's a nice chicken dish with some nice sauce and some potatoes. It's very nice. Bit expensive though. It's like £9 for this dish, which is not that cheap for just like a home meal. But you have to cook it properly in the oven though, and it does come out lovely. Son making food for dad is great. Yeah, I wish he was making for me. I still make for him. But he's a good boy. So El Tanaka of the Premier League coming on. Vinicius Jr. lays it out wide. Douglas Santos puts it into the box. Knocked down Martinelli for the volley. Just wide. Didn't get his technique right, Martinelli, but not a million miles away. This is not a football stream, it's a family show. Yeah, exactly. No, we're all family, bro. It's all family, and that's the show. And that's faux show. But yeah, let's go. All right, Suzuki now with a goal kick. Kamada, where are you? Just go like tsunami and destroy Brazil team by God wish. He's off now. Kamada, he's just gone off, my man. He's been replaced by Leeds Tanaka. So he is off. No more Kamada. Ooh, played back. Played back to Alisson, who now plays it off to Douglas Costa. Chops it back. Right, long ball forward now. Can Ryan get to that? Nope. I tell you what, Endrick has been anonymous because I didn't even realise he'd come on at the start of the second half. He's been absolutely anonymous. Japan struggling to contain Brazil now. This game is literally all Brazil now, but without any real chances. McMorda says, come on, Shuto. Hit and destroy them, soldier. Right. Gabriel Magalhaes on the ball to Casemiro. Plays it over to Marquinhos. Abdul says, are you watching and watch along the Holland versus Morocco match? I can't, my man. Abdul, it's like 2 a.m. I just can't, bro. It's just too late for me. So I'm going to do this one. Probably stay online all the way up till the Germany-Paraguay game. Just chat with people, etc. But yeah, I'm going to do this one, Germany-Paraguay, and then call it a day. So if it had been midnight, maybe I would have considered it, but 2 a.m. start, it's too much. It's just annoying as well, but it just doesn't fall right for us in the UK. But no, sadly. Oh, and Gary, good to see you back again, my man. Brazil are winning this. I reckon you're right. I think they get it done in extra time. And will complete my 2-1 prediction. But yeah, I don't think Japan will have the legs to cope, especially if it gets to injury time or extra time, should I say? Arthur says Japan have been dominated for 30. Oh, mate, they have, haven't they? They have. And that's the thing, Arthur. That's the price they pay for their energetic style of football. They put everything into it, Arthur. You can tell. Because look how they were running Brazil ragged in the first half. And Japan are going too deep. Abdul 100%. It's just a matter of time before Brazil get a chance. It's just whether they can fashion a really, really good chance in this last 8-9 minutes before additional time. But I just don't see how Japan can hold out for the 30 minutes extra time. But we shall see, because obviously nobody expects them to come back against the Netherlands. It already feels a bit like they're already playing for penalties, to be honest. But Endrick has been very anonymous. Did not even realise he was on the pitch till about 20 minutes ago. Martinelli into the box. Poor delivery for Martinelli. Goal kick. Right, back to the chat here. Officers Hendricks playing, yeah, mate. I know you're being sarky, but yeah, it came on the 46th minute. I didn't even realise it came on for Paqueta. So, yeah, that just poor. Just poor from him. Very, very anonymous offer indeed. And Abdul says, no flair, skill and creativity by the Brazilians. That's the thing, though. They got all the control, but it's like when you come from our era and whatnot, you kind of expect that magic from Brazil. But honestly, like you said before about this Brazil team, the last 3 World Cup squads are just... Hendrick. Yeah, it's just poor Abdul. Like the Brazil national team for the last 10, 12 years. Just maybe not 12 years, but last 10 years, Brazil's national team's been so poor. Officers about the ball. What are you talking about, youngster? Casemiro in the box waiting, looking like a top striker in the box. Laid over. That's clever from Brazil. Right, Vinny Jr., edge of the box, feints, cuts inside, goes to the byline, chops back inside, lays it back. Surely a shot now. Paqueta trying to be too clever, going for the outside of the boot cross. Too deep. I see what you mean, Arthur. I see what you mean. Martinelli on the ground. Holding his face. Took a bit of a nudge to it, but come on, you're a big boy. Get up. Don't embarrass yourself. I mean, the arm grazes his face and he goes down holding it like he's been... Oh, Martinelli, honestly, this guy. Oh, I've got something for you, Arthur. Arthur, did you watch... You watched the game, right? You watched the Liverpool-Arsenal game at the Emirates. Yes, Arthur, did you watch that game? I'll wait for you to respond. Right. What did you... It was boring, mate, it was. What did you think of the Martinelli on Connor Bradley situation that happened with, about 7-8 minutes left? Connor Bradley goes off on the sideline, clutching his knee in obvious pain, down for 30 seconds, and then Martinelli's actions. Do you recall them? And what was your thoughts on them? Because What did you think? Yeah. Well said, lad. Well said. Honestly, that for me was one of the... Oh, what a ball that is there. Suzuka. That for me was one of the most diabolical things I've ever seen in football. I was absolutely fuming. It was just... Honestly, I was disgusted. And you know what really... Not hurt, because it's not me that's in pain. This kid was in pain. And obviously, I get it. Martinelli wants to get on with the game, wants to win the league. I get it. Or maybe he wants to show that, look, do you know what I mean? He wants to play up to the crowd, maybe. But the way he shoved him, this guy's got a career-threatening injury, by the way. And Connor Bradley won't be back till, well, he's back in training now, but you're talking about 7 months off. And what really got my goat about it is that Martinelli himself has suffered ACL injuries. I can't remember if Martinelli had 2 of them. He definitely had 1, but he's had ACL injury when he was about 19, 20. It was disgusting. Obviously, the guy that spat on the child called him an idiot. That means it must have been an idiot. The guy that spat on the child called him an idiot. That means it must have been. That means it must have been an idiot. Mate, don't bring Carragher into it. It's nothing to do with him. We're talking about what Martinelli did. It's not tit for tat, bro. It's just not right. Not right. Anyway, Morla says, what if Cruyff, Salah, Suarez, Zidane, Del Piero, Van der Sar, Van Dijk, Pele, Firmino played in the same team? Then it would be unbeatable. Yeah, but Arthur, what's that got to do with Martinelli? Right, Martinelli... Morla, that would be a sensational team. Well... Whatever it is I'm talking about things that happened on the pitch. So, yeah. We're not talking about what some ex-player did. Do you know what? Do you know how many rubbish things Carragher called him an idiot on... Oh, I see. Well, he was an idiot for that. But, you know, yeah, maybe idiots shouldn't be calling people idiots, but that's why, yeah, we're not talking about what somebody else's opinion is. Do you know what I mean? Ex-players or football players do idiotic things, but I just thought that was a nasty thing that Martinelli did. It was very nasty. It was horrific, actually. Oh, well played there. Right, cross into the box for the Japanese. What can they do? First chance of an attack in ages for the Japanese. All right, Tanaka now trying to recycle it, keep it going. Right, Japan with a second win last minute. Can they pull off a shot last minute? Into the box. Across. Cleared. Nervy times. Cleared by Marquinhos. Deep breaths. Plus 6 minutes. Arthur, you called it, man. You said extra time. 1-1. And Japan to do it on penalties. Young Arthur with the judgment. Casemiro's got an issue here. Fabinho's going to be coming on. Still 5 more minutes. It's probably longer now because Casemiro's been down for ages. So they're going to have to just reset that off and keep it all going. All right, Fabinho coming on for Casemiro. But Morla said, what if Adebro played for Man City? Yeah, I'd give it my all. I'd find it difficult playing against Liverpool, but, you know, once you're professional, you've got to do your job, right? It must be hard. If you really love a team, you're really a fan of a team, you play against them. I tell you, I mean, it just makes me think. Do you know who struggles? Arthur says, I want to see penalties. Do you know who struggles? That reminds me, obviously, I'm not trying to pick on Arsenal. Declan Rice versus West Ham really struggles. Like, he gets into his, like, emotions about it. Because the West Ham fans, I think the West Ham fans are a little bit out of order when it comes to Declan Rice. They're always booing the crap out of him. And I think he struggles in that match. But that's what I mean. You know, when you play for a team or you've got a lot of love for a team, and then you go back there and they're booing you and all that sort of stuff. Some players really struggle with the emotion of it all. I remember Michael Owen playing against Liverpool. He always stunk it out. He proper struggled. Ooh, good take from away to there. Nearly backheld it. McMorla says 3-1, still 3-1. Unlikely. Right, chance now. Endrick now. Good feet, pace. I'll tell you what. Endrick is available from Real Madrid, I reckon. Maybe try and get him on a loan or something. One of the Premier League teams. If he's not going to play for Real Madrid this season, anyone take Endrick for their team? I certainly would. Fabinho there. Big head. Looks like Japan have kind of got a second wind. We'll see how they are in extra time. Right, Fabinho now, coming out of the centre circle. What's everyone having for dinner today? I'm absolutely starving. Too late for me though. Didn't prepare any food. I'm absolutely starving. Arthur. Made me jealous, mate. Salmon. What are you having with the salmon? Love a bit of salmon. Right, here we go. Chance now. Endrick now on the ball. Danilo bursts forward. Pass to Endrick, who gives it away sloppily. Right, but still one back. Ryan. Head of the box. Bruno Guimaraes making the space. It's surely... It's in! 2-1 Japan. Brazil last minute. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, my days. They couldn't hold out. The Arsenal man has sent Brazil into the round of 16. Wow, Japan, so harsh on them. But when it broke into the ball, I think they just ran out of legs, Japan. It broke to them, and yeah, that was a tidy finish from Martinelli. The Arsenal man putting them ahead. In the last few minutes of injury time, Martinelli giving it the fist pumps to the crowd. Ryan, good work. Over to Bruno Guimaraes. 5 Japanese players around Martinelli, but it doesn't matter. Controls the ball, calms himself, steadies his nerves, and slots it right-footed past Suzuki. And Brazil are going through into the next round. But yeah, poor old Japan. Poor old Japan. Damn. Wow, right. So what can they do? Can they fashion a chance? Japan, a little bit undeserved, but they were running out of legs. I feel like getting to extra time would have been tough. Mola with the crying emojis. Arthur says, poor Japan. It's good play. Like, they harassed and harried them. Great play by Ryan. Won the ball back. Fed it into Guimaraes, who cleverly held onto the ball for a few seconds. Found Gabriel Martinelli of Arsenal, who showed good strength, composure, holding off a player, had 4 players around him, but slotted it into the bottom right corner. What is it? Oh, God wish well played Brazil. They did play well, to be fair. I think they deserved it overall, to be honest. I think Brazil deserved it overall. So 1.5 minutes to go. Neymar doesn't get on the pitch. Neymar might as well just be some Brazilian supermodel these days. He don't play football anymore. Heartbreak for Japan. Yep. Very clever. Very clever goal there. Very clever. Ha! You certainly did, my man. You certainly told us. Surely this is going to be it now. Any moment now. Referee's going to blow. Japan desperate now, trying to get a last chance. Ueda running. Is that, oh, he's giving a foul away. Goes down on his haunches like, what? The cameraman picking up the Brazilian women in the crowd. These guys are on perv cam. Absolute scandals. And then he goes to... No, they're not on the cam. Japanese manager. Absolutely devastated. The original R9 on the screen. Alisson Becker, Liverpool goalkeeper, comes up to the 35-yard line. Hits it forward. So it's the Premier. So that goal was made in the Premier League. Ryan of Bournemouth winning it. Over to Bruno Guimaraes. And then over to Martinelli, who tucks it home. Brazil relying on the Premier League to get it done. Surely Brazil have done enough now. Started poorly. Ended strongly. That is Brazil. And they've done that most matches, to be fair to Brazil. Referee, 100 minutes. Just put them out of their misery. Carlo Ancelotti, the coolest guy in the building. Just chilling. I'm not sure why there's so much extra time. This seems a bit OTT. Right. And that is it. That is all she wrote. Japan are done. Finito. They are out of the World Cup. And Brazil taking their place in the round of 16. Arthur says full time. 2-1. And who predicted it? Who predicted it? 2-1. Ade, the veteran arcade soldier, does it again and again and again and again and again. Let's go. The Japanese players are devastated on the pitch. Martinelli picked up by Alisson and hugged. Gabriel on Gabriel, action on camera. It's dodgy times. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. Delete. Yeah, that comment needed Control-Alt-Deleting. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough going for them, but fair play from Brazil. I can't say they didn't deserve it. They stepped up when it counted. The experience, the talent, the power, and the energy in the end. I feel like some of these other teams, a lot I've noticed with the African nations, and maybe you know, some of the teams from the Asian part of the world, the Eastern area of the world, they don't pace themselves in the games enough. They kind of like run out of steam in the second half. So it is what it is. What's that guy doing in the crowd? Absolute clown. But yes, good match overall. Good ending, exciting ending, and that's what it's all about. That's top level football for you. Right, give me a moment. Just going to go for a toilet break. And I'll be back in a moment. So, great game that was. Heartbreaking ending for the Japanese. But, Mauler, back to your comment. Mutton or beef or lamb, bros? Not mutton. Not for me. Lamb. Mauler, lamb. That is the choice. But I would swap for salmon. I think I might do some salmon tomorrow, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. Salmon for dinner tomorrow. All right. Let's have a look at some of these final stats. Anybody there in the chat? Have you all disappeared to stuff your faces? Let me know. So, looking at the last of the action. Yes, Arthur. I got the prediction right, bro. 2-1, I called it. Boom. I'm back on top with the predictions. Right, final stats were Brazil 69% with Japan's 31. 1.72 XG for Brazil, what kind of married out with their chances. 0.23 for Japan. 19 shots for Brazil. Very dominant in the end, that last second half. 7 shots on target out of the 19. Japan with 5 shots, 2 on target. Brazil with 35 touches in the Japan box. They really wilted in the end. 11 Japanese touches in the Brazilian box. 1 goalkeeper save from Alisson Becker. 4 from Suzuki. 12 aerial duels won by Brazil. 15 by Japan. 4 fouls committed by Brazil, 13 by Japan, struggling to hold on. And then 6 corners for Brazil, the pressure told, and 2 for Japan. Arthur says luck. I say genius. Okay, I didn't even put on the scene. Never mind. Obviously struggling. No, my predictions are usually very close, man. I'm very good at the whole prediction stuff. Hence why I'm so good at fantasy football. Arthur says there's 6 of us. Talk, everyone. Some people just like having it on in the background, clearly. But yeah, all good. I'm sure there'll be a few more in later on during the later game. I think a lot of the time people like to chill out a bit more in the evening, or they got to do their stuff, family stuff as well. But at the end of the day, got to be grateful for anybody that joins. But it's all good. The channel will grow. I'm very confident of that. Good people will always find good people, so it's all good. In my eyes. Right, so how long until the next game? So we've got Germany and Paraguay. So, got 50 minutes, a bit of a gap. Probably got plenty of enough time to get some food. Hey, Miss Lauren, here in the background today. Lovely to see. There you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed the commentary and the discussions, Miss Lauren. All good? This is what I'm saying, Arthur. Sometimes there's people are just chilling in the background, enjoying the chat. So that's what it's all about, So, especially as it can be, very interesting. People offering their reflections on life and whatnot, as well as obviously all of the football chat as well. Hey, Natasha, how are you? What a game. Germany play at 9:30. Yeah, exactly. It was a great game, wasn't it? It was like, I thought they deserved it in the end, Natasha. Brazil really stepped it up. And it was a good goal made in the Premier League. You had Rayan of Bournemouth, who you've mentioned before, for Liverpool maybe. Rayan over to Bruno Guimaraes, maybe, and then him over to Gabriel Martinelli. And yeah, it was a good goal, and it was a good game. So yes, very well said. And now Germany play at 9:30. Yes, Natasha. What I'm going to do I'm probably going to hang on for a few more minutes, go get something to eat, get refreshed, and then come back for the Germany-Paraguay game. So yes, all good, all good. And how are you, Natasha? You glad? Oh, so Ryan's price will go up. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing, though. I think because he's got 130 million clause, Natasha. So I think that something like it doesn't kick into a certain period or something like that. But at the end of the day, all of these players, as soon as they see another Premier League team come in, it's 100 million minimum, and it's quite disgusting, really. Yeah, I'm glad that we're not paying the Diamande money. I really am. I wanted a player, but not for that price. I think it's just too much of a problem giving a youngster 19, 110, 120 million on his head. It's too much. Too much pressure, Natasha. So yes, I'm here for better deals. Munoz at 40 million euros. Sign me up. I really want Jared Bowen, Natasha. A lot of people are kind of saying, no, he's past it and whatnot, but I think great player. Gives you functionality, striker, right wing, left wing. Just an excellent player. English as well. They could get Rayan, Krupi and Scott from Bournemouth. They could. Krupi, I'd like Krupi. But once again, it goes to 100 million. Unlike the others though, I would rather, Natasha, me personally, I would rather have Krupi over Rayan. But obviously, striker, isn't it? Bowen to Aston Villa, so I hear. Yeah, I think I heard that one. It was about a week ago, wasn't it? But it's all gone quiet. But as we've seen, all it takes is for certain clubs to step in. If Aston Villa nearly got that deal done, if Liverpool swooped in for Bowen, he'd go to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And there's a real opening there as well, Natasha. You know, the right wing position is there for the taking. Barcola, I feel, is more stronger on the left wing. Could he do a full season at right wing? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think maybe even we can go with Rio on the right. He looked really good in the World Cup warm-up games. So I think we need players that can play both sides, basically. But yeah, I'd love to get Bowen. Bowen and Barcola. Natasha, sign me up. But Krupi, yeah, wouldn't mind a bit of Krupi. It's just a pity that obviously Ekatike is injured. So, you know, that's a bit of a massive blow. And we need to sort this right back, Natasha, as well. We need to sort out right back badly. Because I do not trust Frimpong. Natasha says Wharton. It's gone cold, hasn't it? With Wharton, I mean that's the thing. We need a midfielder. Natasha, do you think that we've gone cold on Wharton, or do you think we're just waiting to sort out this Curtis Jones thing, make a space in the squad, and then bring in Wharton, or do you think it's just gone cold? Because something's telling me it's just gone cold, but I don't know. It's a strange one. Officer, ade, oi, oi, oi. Arthur, I can't remember what you said, but did you? Who did you go for? Germany, Paraguay? I think you said Germany, didn't you? Surely Germany's going to get it done against Paraguay. Surely. The Japanese manager giving the team a talking to on the pitch. Got to respect it. They're so honourable there. It's good. Oh, yeah, you did say big win for Germany. Yeah, I hear that. I'm going for the 2-0 Germany. Yeah, 2-0 Germany. So we shall see. Arthur, have you had your dinner yet, or are you still waiting? 8 o'clock, you must have had yours by now. Chat disconnected. What the? Successfully 2 right. Yeah, you devoured it like a savage. Right. On that note, I'm gonna go get myself some food before the German game. So yes. So on that note, thank you for everyone that tuned in and kept me company. Enjoyed a good chat as usual, etc. We got to hear a few food choices. Some familiar faces dropped in, some new ones as well, which was lovely. And everyone bigged up the channel, which is what, we all need so the community grows. So yeah, Arthur, hopefully catch you in a little bit, my man. And everybody that may see this later on as a playback or bits of it, etc., please do drop a like on the stream and consider subscribing to the channel. It's a chill place to get to know people, make friends, and have your voice heard. On that note, I will see you all shortly. My name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and we've just seen Brazil fight back against Japan. In the end, overwhelming them and beating them 2-1 with a goal that was made in the Premier League. Rayan to Guimaraes to Martinelli to seal the deal in the very last few minutes of injury time. So yeah, it was a great little stream, and I will see you shortly. This is the first watch along of 2 today. We're going to be back in approximately 40 minutes for the Germany-Paraguay game, and we'll do the watch along together then. So thank you on that note. My name is Ade, I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and I will see you shortly. And if not, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thank you and good night. For a bit. See you soon. Let's go. Right, cool.